I'm going to go straight to Mr. Steve Swart here of the ACDP. Mr. Groenewald saying there are some positive aspects to this budget. Do you feel the same way?
No, absolutely. I think the Minister said all the right things today. He made use of the 180 billion rand tax windfall to firstly address public debt as far as possible, reduce the public debt, which is the biggest growing item on our budget items, and then of course fund some of the much needed social economic issues such as the COVID-19 extension of relief grant, which is much needed, and then to look at economic growth. However, there are still significant fiscal risks. We're looking at stabilizing debt at 75% of GDP. So debt costs are still significant. But I think the important focus is that he has not increased tax rates for individuals. He's not increased the fuel levy or the RAF fund, and that is to be welcomed, which then results the South Africans are already under such pressure, and I think that is to be welcomed. So I think this budget will be well received by many in South Africa and will go a long way to restore investor confidence and business confidence.
Mr. Swart, you've been very involved in corruption busting here in Parliament. You sat on the Eskom inquiry, and what are your feelings towards more money being allocated to the NPA, in particular the investigating directorate, to bring to book those who were behind state capture?
No, the ACDP's been saying that continually, and I remember the former Minister of Finance saying he's heard the ACDP, he will give more funding to the NPA, and regrettably we don't see enough funding to them yet. It doesn't make sense to us. If you can double their budgets, they're able to collect billions of rands through asset forfeiture, and we believe that those that are corrupt, involved in state capture, must be put away behind bars, and the billions of rands must be collected. So we see 1.1 billion given to the Department of Justice, and we trust that a significant amount of that will go towards the NPA as well and the Investigative Directorate.
Thank you very much, Mr. Steve Swart.